The independent engineer hired for the federal government to overlook Muskrat Falls was on the stand at the inquiry today. NTV's Kellyanne Roberts joins us live with the details. Kellyanne?
Lynn, independent engineer Nick Agirov was hired by the federal government but is being paid by Nalcor. He overlooked the mega project before the federal government approved the federal loan guarantee. The independent engineer hired by Nalcor for the federal government testified at the Muskrat Falls inquiry there was no communication with the province prior to financial closure of the mega project.
Can you comment on that, on whether you had any communications with the government of Newfoundland at all prior to financial close on November 29th in relation to the Muskrat Falls project?
No, I didn't have any.
None?
None. My only commitment was to Canada, or the independent engineer commitment, not just my personal with the office.
Provincial politicians relied on reports of Muskrat Falls from Nick Agirov as a confidence booster for the project, even though he didn't have contact with the provincial government. It was repeatedly noted throughout testimony that Nalcor wasn't giving the most up-to-date files on cost, scheduling delays, and other information to independent engineer Agirov.
There was a problem with disclosure and that it caused a big concern that Nalcor was not providing up-to-date information on cost estimates, etc. And that eventually the letter was written, which we'll get into later, that where Ms. Manser said that if you don't rectify the situation, funds are cut off. It was a very strong, firm letter. You remember that?
Yes.
And that was over a lack of disclosure. Is that correct?
Correct.
But Agirov says he never felt Nalcor was putting any pressure on him to change comments on his report.
I'm not working for Nalcor, I work for Canada. And my main objective is to provide the most factual information to Canada.
Agirov was hired for a high-level overview of the Muskrat Falls project to ensure best industry practices are taking place. Lynn?
Thank you very much. NTV's Kellyanne Roberts reporting live from our newsroom.